Yo, what is up, guys? Joker bringing you another video in Palworld. So this is going to be the second video in my How to Get Your Legendaries guide. In the last video, we went ahead and got Frostallion. We explained that essentially the reason why you want to get Frostallion is because she has the most mistake-friendly boss arena, right? She there's a bunch of ice cubes in her arena that you can just juke around and make this boss fight an entire joke. On top of the fact that there's some really good fire pals that come in alpha bosses that you can go ahead and farm to go ahead and make that boss that much easier. In this video, we're going to be getting Jetragon. So that's the main reason that we farmed the Frostallion, because it is going to have by far the highest HP pool and the highest attack and defense because it is a legendary as well, right? While looking and thinking of a strategy, the only other thing that came to mind, since there's literally no good ice alpha on the map, I mean, you could use the Ice King P.A.K.A., but you're not going to want to use it over a Frost Stallion, right? Um, the only other things that came to mind were an honorable mention of a ice pal called Sweepa and Swee, right? So Sweepa's ability is King of Fluff. While fighting together, your stats will increase the more Swee are in your team, right? So you can essentially use the combinator over there and just stack your team full of Swees with the level 4 Fluffy ability and the level 4 Sweepa. I'm sorry, with the level 4 King of Fluff, and get some pretty insane stats there. That's one way you could potentially cheese it, but the other way, the only other thing that I really found and could think of is adding a Foxicle to your team, right? In case you don't know, Foxicle has a pretty neat ability as well called Aurora Guide. While in your team, increases the attack power of Ice Pals, and you can go ahead and level this up or have multiple of them in your party. And this is just going to give our Frost Stallions more damage, right? So let's make our way to the boss arena. You are going to want to go to the Ruins Fortress City and just fly over to Jetragon's arena. Let's get over there right now. All right, and there he is, as you can see him. And this is what his little boss arena looks like. Oh, as he glitches out and does 1,000 damage to himself. You know what? We'll take it. What I like to do is come over here and clear a couple of these trees because they really don't help you. And as you can see, you auto climb onto trees. So I try to make it a little bit faster. That way, if he does go ahead and target me, I have a much easier time running away. So let's go ahead and just get this fight started. We only have 13 legendary spears, so here's to hoping that we're able to go ahead and catch him in those 13 because that's all I brought. So I'm probably going to be getting him down to like 800 HP. Okay, so we got him down to about 800 HP. We're going to drop him a little bit lower than that. So pretty much Frostallion's going to hit him like one more time. Come on, actually hit him. Okay, there we go. Now we chuck our ball and we miss apparently. So what do we got? We got a 13% chance. As you can see, back shots don't matter, but there's one shake. Come on, two shakes. And bam, second ball. And ooh, that's fucking terrible. He has two. Ah, that's like, that's so bad, dude. But there we go. We have our second Jetragon, and let's go take a look at him. And that's pretty much it. That's the strategy, right? We have the Jetragon right here, and then we have the one that we caught prior before the video. And luckily enough, we went ahead and we did catch a boy and a girl. I don't know what the odds are of that. If like the first one you catch is always male and the second one is always female, I feel like that's not the case, but yeah, so we got a male and a female, so that's pretty dope. Let's go ahead and recap the strategy one more time. So essentially what you're going to do is you're going to use the frostallions that you, or frostallion, sorry, let me correct that, that you got in the last video, and you're going to go ahead and just bring them or the one, as well as many frosticles as you can, because frosticles have the ability of the Aurora Guide, which increases the damage of ice type attack pals, right? And this does stack, right? So if I put four frosticles in here and I made this Aurora Guide level 2, it would just be that much stronger. And it does stack per pal, right? So this gives me an increase and this gives me an increase. So if you only have the one Frost Stallion, what you're going to want to do is bring and probably the Gale Claw, because it is just better than a normal glider, right? It's significantly better than the max glider. And then you're going to bring three Frosticles and your Frost Stallion. And that should be more than good enough to actually bring him down, because I swear it is a huge damage increase. My attacks were doing like 20-30% more damage for each additional Frosticle that I was bringing, right? At first, it was doing 8 damage when he did his like ice breath, but then when I brought one, it was doing 9, and then when I brought two, it was doing 12 per tick, right? So that's why I ended up bringing two, because it just made the fight significantly faster. Obviously, like I was mentioning, you're going to want to capture or breed as many oh my god, English foxicles that you can. Smash them together, get Aurora Guide as high as you can, and bring as many of those as you can, and then it'll turn this boss fight into an entire joke. Pretty much, you just want to run away and hope that he targets your pal the entire time. Otherwise, you can die super easy, because unlike the Frost Stallion fight where there's easy things to hide behind, in his arena, there's literally nothing to hide behind, right? So you literally have to juke the abilities and run away as much as possible, because he can kill you superly easy, because the moves that he uses are big fire moves. So not only do they hit super hard, they will ignite you. And the ignite does a true damage, and burns last forever, right? But that's pretty much the end of this video. Hopefully this video is significantly shorter than all of the others. In the background here, you can see a little other experiment I have going on by like the 10 Frost Stallions I currently have breeding. And that's definitely going to be another video. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay up to date with this and future content. And until next time, take care.